The people from two places are facing similar difficulties while fighting for the same goal, and that is democracy and freedom.
We are not afraid to ask questions. We're not afraid to question authority.
In recent months, Thailand has seen waves of youth-led protests calling for government and monarchy reform, looking very much like the ones we have seen in Hong Kong. Thai activists have been copying Hong Kong protest tactics, while both sides are supporting each other online. They're part of an Asian youth activist network called the Milk Tea Alliance. We asked two prominent young activists to tell us more.
Our similarities between our protests are the flash mobs, on how people are coming out of the streets almost every single day to come protest.
The footage of umbrellas and helmets, water tanks were astonishing to protesters in Hong Kong because of the emotion invoked by recalling the memories of last year. Full-gear protesters with physical clash are less likely to be seen after the pandemic. And I think that's one of the reasons why Hong Kongers really care a lot about what's happening in Thailand right now. Our situation in Hong Kong are very much the same, and thanks to Twitter, we know that we are not walking alone.
And I think the second thing that we have learned from the Hong Kong protests is the importance of media. So we're trying to use, again, Twitter, hashtags, contacting our neighboring friends, the Milk Tea Alliance, for help.
We even developed a daily assignment for Hong Kong protesters and democratic supporters to participate on this frontier. Each day, you have got a list of essential tweets to comment or retweet to boost protest-related content into hot topics. Following the Thailand movement, we connected to share some Thai hashtag. What we are fighting for is very simple. No matter we live in Hong Kong, Thailand, or any place in Asia, freedom and genuine equality, that's the power to the people and for the people.
This very typical Asian stereotype of, how Asians are quite quiet, we don't ask, we don't speak out. This stereotype, is breaking apart due to these protests. This generation of Asian youth, we are not afraid to ask questions. We're not afraid to question authority. In the past, discussions about the monarchy is a big no. But now we have broke this bubble. You can see many young generations, youth activists, speaking fearlessly. It's very difficult because those in power are not letting go of that power they are having right now, and they can use whatever method they want.
In Hong Kong, the repercussions against activists are extensive. For example, in the previous few months since the national security law is implemented, Beijing is keen on going after us, being stalked by unknown private cars or vehicles, having a national security agent trace on me day by day already become part of my daily life.
For me, when I came out to speak several months ago, my whole family bibliography, was released online, and things like that.
That's also my situation in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
About how the family background of my parents, how the information is being all uploaded to some of the website.
What is the one main thing that motivates you? What was your end goal, starting since you were 15 until now?
Hong Kong is the place that I born, I live, and I love. We hope instead of our future being dominated by the upper-class elite who belongs to the authorities alliance or kowtow to Beijing, we wish to determine our future. We face more and more difficulties when we grow up, and with more of the pressure from the authorities. But I would say that the threats could not defeat us, make us even stronger determination.
加油！
好，谢谢你啊，谢谢你的加油。希望香港跟泰国的朋友可以一起加油。
我也是。好。
And here I try to learn how to speak in Thai, which I try to pronounce it Pon Thai Shu Shu, and I hope everyone in Thailand can keep on the fight. Thank you.
What does that mean in Thai?
Also, which means keep courage in Thailand. Yeah, but that's my friend told me if it's wrong, don't put it in the radio anyway.